what I felt is there was lack of the proper revision of those questions that I did during the placement preparation. The number of the unplaced student was getting reduced and in unplaced student list I was one of them. सिचुएशन ऐसी भी हो गई थी कि अब मुझे लग रहा था कि 10 लाख से ऊपर की कंपनी में मेरा तो प्लेसमेंट होने वाला नहीं है एंड आई कैन नॉट डू वेल इन दिस कंपनीज. तो दिस थिंग आई रियलाइज कि ओके कोई नहीं, हो जाएगा. इतनी सारी चीजें लाइफ में हो गई हैं, उन चीजों से भी ऊपर आकर के वी हैव डन अ गुड थिंग, आई हैव डन अ गुड थिंग. Hello everyone, welcome back to our new video. So in this video, I am going to share with you my rejection stories during MTech campus placement. So wait, I am going to share with you the rejection stories in the companies, not the other thing. Yeah. So let's start. So in one of the previous video in which I discussed that how I got placed in Qualcomm, one of the viewer in the comment box told me that please share your rejection stories also, that how you faced the rejection and how did you overcome those rejections in the companies, so that it will be helpful for the people to face those rejections if they get, and how they can overcome those rejections. And I thank you all of you for your love and support for that video. You shared very good comments in the comment box and the video got good views. So if you have not seen that video, you can watch that video. The link of that video is in the description below. The title is How I Got Placed in the Qualcomm. So in that video, I told that I got several rejections in the companies during the MTech campus placement before I got placed into the Qualcomm. So what were the mistakes or the reasons for getting rejections in the companies and how did I overcome? I will be telling you in this video. So let's get started. So before moving ahead, let me tell you that I did MTech in computer science branch. So some of the things will be related to the CSC branch, but most of the things or the lessons learned, they will be useful for the each and every people. So as you know that during campus placement, you prepare for some of the things very well. So things are like aptitude, the data structure and algorithms. Next thing is object-oriented programming language. It can be any programming language like C++, Java, Python or any other OOPS language. Next thing is projects. You prepare for the projects. So in my case, there were no problem with the aptitude section. That is, I prepared for the aptitude very well. And for the project section, I mentioned many of the projects that I did at the IIIT in MTech. So they were of the various domains. So they were of good mix. So there was no problem with the projects also. So the first thing that I can recall about my mistake or the reason for rejection in the companies was the lack of preparation in the data structure and algorithm, or you can say the lack of the strategy for preparing for DS and Algo. So the campus placement in the IIIT Delhi started in July. So the first phase of the placement started in July 2018, and the several companies like Qualcomm, Adobe, VMware, the other companies like MathWorks, Dell, they all come in this first phase. So the first reason that I can recall for getting the rejection in the companies was the lack of preparation strategy in data structure and algorithms. So the thing was, when the campus placement started in July 2018 at IIIT Delhi, the various companies started to come. They are like Qualcomm, Adobe, VMware, Dell, MathWorks and so on. So there was first round was online coding round. So all the companies started to take these rounds for the initial screening of the candidates. So for the preparation, I was preparing from the Geeks for Geeks. So from each of the sections like arrays, stack, queues, DP and recursion and all the other things, I was preparing from each and every section, like 10-15 questions from each and every section. And then I was practicing on the interview bit. So the thing that I realized after I went for the online coding round was I was not able to finish the questions in the given time. And what I felt is there was lack of the proper revision of those questions that I did during the placement preparation. So the thing was, I did all the questions, but उसमें जो चीज रह गई थी, that was missing, that was revision. I was lacking the revision. I did the scan one, that is I prepared the questions, but I forgot to revise those questions. It is like कि आपने कोई तलवार होती है, there is a like sword, SWORD sword. So you prepared that sword, लेकिन आपने उसकी जो धार है उसको आपने शार्पन जो करना है वो आप भूल गए, तो क्या होगा? That axe or that sword, it will not be helpful that much to you. So in the same way, this was the main reason that I was not able to qualify the first round of the various companies in the initial phase of the recruitment. So the thing was, like, in the online coding round, I was able to recall, okay, I have done this question, but how to do that? Like, some of the things I forget. So the reason was like the lack of preparation, or you can say lack of the revision. Preparation was there, but lack of revision was the most important reason for getting rejection during the online coding round itself. So in most of the companies like Dell, Adobe, Microsoft, I faced rejection due to this mistake. Now the next reason that I can recall is lack of good hold on the C++. So why I said C++? Because you need at least one language on which you have a good command, because you will be coding in the online coding round or during the face-to-face interviews in that particular language only, so that you can tell the semantics or the syntax of each and everything to the interviewer also. So you must have the good grasp on any of this good language. So I was actually preparing in the C language before my MTech campus placement. Or you can say during the MTech campus placement only I started to use the STL. Before that I was using the STL, but not that much. So the thing was, again, due to the lack of revision, what I did, I was able to use the map, vectors and the other features of the STL, but due to, again, lack of revision and this lack of preparedness, I was not able to recall the syntax of, or you can say, the functions that are used in the STL. So I was able to recall, okay, I have to use the map, but if I have to use this function, what is the syntax? So I forget. So again, what I did, so I have to write the whole code in the C language. Now you know that in STL there are many functions that you can use, and you can just write one line of that code and you can do the task. But in C language you have to write, let's say, 4 or 5 lines of the code. So due to this, I was not able to get the proper time to finish those questions, and that's lead to the rejection in many of the companies. So the lesson that you can learn from this thing is you should have a good grasp on any of the one good programming language. For example, you can have the good hold on the C++, Java, Python or any of the other object-oriented programming language. Now why I said object-oriented programming language? Because object-oriented programming language will also help you in the another way. The companies ask for the good hold on any of the object-oriented programming language. So if, let's say, you are preparing for the C++, or you are coding in the C++, so you will be able to know the syntax and semantics of the language also, and you will be able to know the object-oriented features also. So this can be the another mistake that you can do, although I didn't do that mistake, that you are not preparing for the object-oriented programming language. That is, you know that how to code in Java, how you code into C++, but you are not able to know that how the map in C++ is implemented, how the vector is implemented, how the vector is internally implemented, or how the hash table or the other things in the Java they are implemented. What are the implications of those things on the time complexity and the space complexity of the solution that you are giving? Why are you taking the map? Why are you not taking the array? Why are you not taking the vector? So these reasons you should know for that particular specific language in which you are coding. And the reason being, you should know the internals of these languages, because if you go for the companies like Nvidia, Qualcomm, or the, you can say, other companies who are working in the system programming or the embedded domain, they need such type of information, because the choice of the data structure will directly you can say improve or degrade the performance of the solution that you will be giving. Now here I want to emphasize one of the important thing. If you are preparing for the companies like Qualcomm, Samsung, Harman, NXP, who are actually working in the system programming or the embedded domain, then you must know the C language as well. Because in my interview, most of the questions were asked from the C language. So for these companies, the knowledge of C and C++ both is required. So the lesson is, you cannot deny the importance of the C language as well. But you have to choose which language is better to use in the online coding round, and which language you have to prepare for the face-to-face and the other interviews. Okay, so take the decision based on the situation to situation. Now the next reason of the rejection was I didn't prepare in the group. What does it mean? So if you are preparing for the campus placement, you should be surrounded, or you should be having good people around you who can tell you that what are the mistakes that you are doing, how to do good coding, or what are the things that you are not able to understand by yourself. You should be able to get to those people and they are able to tell you, okay, you should do this thing in this way. So you can say group study is beneficial, but I'm not telling, or I'm not saying that you should be surrounded by, let's say, 10-15 people and they are preparing in the group. Then that will not be an advantage. But actually what happened in my case, I was having the preparation with the 2-3 people only, and they were good, but actually I was not getting that much of the input that I want, so that I can improve upon myself. So you should be like very wise and mindful of those things, that you should be surrounded by the people at least who are having the good knowledge or having the good background of the coding than you. Okay, so that they can give input to you, okay, where are you having the like lack of preparation and all. Okay, so yeah, this can be like the indirect reason of the rejection during the face-to-face or the online coding round of the companies. So as I told you that the placement started in the July 2018, and the first phase was over by 15th of August or 16th of August, and the companies now started to come in like twice in a month, or you can say thrice in a month maximum. So it was like our MTech semester was also getting started, and I have to take care of the placement also, and I have to take care of my semester studies also. So it became sometimes hectic also to create a balance between all the things, and you got a tension also, okay, I'm not getting placed, my other friends are getting placed. So this type of, you can say, painful situation you have to like face, that I also faced somehow. So I was staying in the hostel at that time in the MTech. So like we have to go to the placement area where the placement was conducted. So this scenario that became at that time was like I was going to the placement and I was giving the online coding round. Let's say I was selected, and after that I have to face the interview. So during the interview, like as I told you, the main thing was I got stuck during the coding round, because sometimes I forget the main thing behind the algorithm. Sometimes I was able to answer some of the questions, but for some of the questions, for some of the tricky questions, I was not able to answer. So like it was like I was going to the placement area, then in the evening again coming back without any offer or without any positive news. So it was like this scenario becomes for each and every day. So slowly and slowly I was getting depressed also. Depressed in the sense like a tension that creates in your mind. That so the tension was something like my friends are getting selected, and let's say initially the friends are not getting selected in that much number, but slowly and slowly the number of the unplaced student was getting reduced, and in unplaced student list I was one of them. So yeah, depression you can say, or you can say that painful situation starts. So the another mistake that I realized over the period of time was lack of learning from mistakes. This was one of the another reason that was the reason for the facing the rejections in the company's interviews. So the thing was, as you know that you get some questions, let's say in the online coding round or in the face-to-face interview, and when I was coming back to the hostel, I was like, okay, I didn't do well in that online coding round. Okay, if I used to know that answer, then I would have the good chance to get selected. So इन चीज़ों में हम इतना उलझ जाते हैं कि हमको यही नहीं पता रहता है कि जो चीज़ खत्म हो गई है उसको रहने दीजिए. Now let's move forward. Now ये चीज़ जब मेरे को समझ में आई कि learn from the mistake. अगर वो क्वेश्चन नहीं आया है तो ये सोचने से अच्छा कि like why I was not able to answer in a negative way. Do not think that in the negative way. I realized this thing. I thought, okay, let's again revise this question. Let's open the Geeks for Geeks or any of the other good platform and see what are the things that I forget and what was the correct solution or what was the various approaches for this question. So this will be the solution now, so that if I get this question in the next interview, I should be able to answer. So in the initial phases or the initial companies, I was not able to do this thing, or I was not doing this thing. I was just going into this negative mode. Okay, I was not able to answer. I was not able to answer. Each and every other people is getting selected. Why I'm not getting selected? But I was not working on the actual ground or actual reality. That okay, practice, practice, practice. So what I did now, whatever question I was getting and I was not able to answer in the online coding round or the face-to-face interview, now I am coming back to the hostel and then I am working on them. Okay, let's revise that question with the various approaches. So what happened in the initial companies, that when I didn't prepare, let's say I got some question in the Adobe, the same question I got in the Amazon, and the Amazon I was not able to again solve that question. But now I was like truly adamant that yes, I have to prepare. Again, I have to prepare that question so that if this question comes, I should be able to answer. So over a period of time, now I started realizing this mistake, and now I started to perform well into the face-to-face interview also. Now the another mistake or the another reason for rejection in the companies was, whenever I was going to the face-to-face interview, so when the interview was asking the question, I was able to, I was answering, or I was able to answer some of the questions. Now for some of the trickiest question or the tricky questions, the thing was they need the approach at least. Okay, and if you are stuck at some point, the things you should remember, or you should make a note that you should not lose a hope that yeah, I have not done this question before, I will not be able to answer this question. So this should not be your state of mind at that time. The interviewer also do not want that you should be able to give the exact solution or the exact answer for that particular question, for that tricky question. You should be able to at least show your confidence that yes, I will try. So initially what happened, I was okay, I'm doing that question, but my mind is not going in that direction. I'm thinking, okay, the interviewer has given this question and I'm not able to answer, and how I will be able to answer? I have not read this question. So this should not be your approach. Your approach should be, okay, I have got this question, let's try to map this question with the previous question that you have already learned. Okay, so in this way you will be going into the positive direction, not in that negative direction that I have not done this question. So in this way you will be able to get the support from the interviewer also, and whenever you are going into the positive mode, the things become easy and your mind also runs. Okay, so you should take care of this thing, that do not get feel disappointed, or do not think that I have not read this question before. Try this question. Okay, try that question to the maximum knowledge that you know, but do it in a positive way. Okay, remember, if you face rejection in a particular company, there are several companies lining up for you. Okay, there is placement is not the end of the world. Simple thing that you must know each and every time, that you must recall again and again, but alongside learn from the mistake. Now the next thing that I am going to tell you is, it is not related to your DS Algo preparation or your projects preparation. It is related to the most neglected thing in the interview by me also, and maybe by you also, is HR related questions or HR round. So we think that okay, we will be able to answer the HR questions in the dynamic time also. At that time also we need not to prepare those questions. But the thing is, आपको वो prepare करना चाहिए, पहले से prepare करना चाहिए. Or it can be like HR questions के अलावा भी there is another round also, behavioral round, in which the manager or the hiring manager can ask the question related to the various situations that you can face during your company. Okay, जब आप कंपनी में जाएंगे तो आप फेस कर सकते हैं. तो उन चीज़ों के लिए we do not prepare so much. Okay, so the thing is, you should prepare for those questions. What can the question that can be asked in the HR? There can be some questions जो कि ऐसे हो सकते हैं कि that can be related to your previous background, your previous job, if you have done the job before the MTech. So in my case, it was like I have done the teaching, or I was in the academic field in the university. So it was like I faced the question related to that, and there was one question that was related to your are you able to perform in the team, or they asked, do you believe in the teamwork? I said yes. Then they asked me, okay, just quote any example where you showed your teamwork. So actually I was supposed to give an answer where this thing actually reflects, but I gave the answer, but they were not satisfied. But later I realized that I could be able to give the good answer for this teamwork, which can be related to my scenarios that I faced during the MTech only. But it was too late. So you should be able to prepare these questions before the HR round only. These are the important questions, and you can face rejection in the HR round also. So prepare for these questions very well. And again, if the questions that you know that you can face due to one or the other reasons, like you got good grades, okay, why you got so much good grade, or let's say why you were not able to perform in that particular semester, or what were the reasons of your rejection in the particular situation or the previous situations, that you can quote to the HR. You should be able to pre-prepare them. Okay, so I remember that in 2 or 3 companies I didn't get selected due to the HR round only. That is, I faced the rejection in the HR round because I was not prepared for these questions very well before the प्रिपरेशन. तो आई फेस रिजेक्शंस. तो धीरे धीरे सिनेरियो ऐसा हो गया कि जो अनप्लेस्ड स्टूडेंट की लिस्ट थी वो रिड्यूस होती जा रही थी, एंड दे वर लाइक 10 to 11 स्टूडेंट्स हु वर लाइक अनप्लेस्ड नियर बाय November 2018, एंड आई वाज वन ऑफ द अमंग दोस लिस्ट. ओके, सो द थिंग वाज नाउ व्हाट टू डू, एंड सिचुएशन ऐसी भी हो गई थी कि अब मुझे लग रहा था कि 10 लाख से ऊपर की कंपनी में मेरा तो प्लेसमेंट होने वाला नहीं है, एंड आई कैन नॉट डू वेल इन दिस कंपनीज हु आर लाइक यू कैन से गुड कंपनीज और हु आर पेइंग द गुड पैकेज, बिकॉज इनके कोडिंग राउंड मेरे पे अभी तक तो हुए नहीं है, या इनमें सिलेक्शन किसी में भी नहीं हुआ है, तो अब क्या ही होगा. सो वाई आई मेंशन द 10 लाख से ऊपर वाली कंपनी, बिकॉज इन रिप्लाई दी एट दैट टाइम द कंपनी हु आर ग्रेटर or who were paying the CTC greater than 10 lakhs, they were like A plus companies, and lesser companies who were paying the CTC less than 10 lakh, they were like the A companies or A grade companies. So the thing was, मैंने सोच लिया कि अब तो 10 लाख से कम वाली में भी मिल जाएगा, ले लेंगे, कुछ भी मिल जाए, एनी सर्विसेज कंपनी किसी में भी मिल जाए, हो जाएगा. तो अब ऐसा करते करते फिर the higher authority also asked like the placement officer, okay, why are you not able to perform very well in the interview and all. So the thing was, these things were also creating a pressure on me. But yes, I can tell you that there was one point where I was positive also that ठीक है, अगर प्लेसमेंट नहीं भी होगा, ठीक है, तो कुछ अच्छा तो होगा जो कि भगवान ने या गॉड ने हमारे लिए एक अच्छा सा सोच के रखा होगा. सो that positive thought actually give you a strength कि okay, चीज नहीं भी होगी तो have a backup plan or something. So you should also figure out this thing in your life also कि अगर एक चीज आपसे नहीं हो पा रही है किसी पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे, पहली तो चीज है उसमें कुछ भी हो जाए पॉजिटिव रहो. तो अगेन मैंने कहा कि पीछे वाले जो भी इतना टाइम बीत गया था उसमें कहीं ना कहीं मैं भी नेगेटिव हो गया था कि नहीं हो पाएगा नहीं हो पाएगा. बट एक चीज फिर मैंने रियलाइज कर ली कि ठीक है, अगर नहीं हो पाया, लेट्स हैव अ बैकअप प्लान कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. एंड अभी तक इतना सारा हो चुका है आपकी लाइफ में, इतनी सारी चीजें हो चुकी हैं, तब भी आप यहाँ तक आ चुके हैं, एमटेक एक अच्छे कॉलेज से आप कर रहे हैं. सो कुछ तो आपके अंदर होगा ना. सो आपको मोटिवेट करना है अपने आप को. ये केवल प्लेसमेंट की बात नहीं है, आपकी लाइफ की भी बात है. तो यू शुड बी एबल टू क्रिएट पॉजिटिव थॉट्स, एंड दैट आर दी ओनली गुड फ्रेंड्स. बिकॉज आप कैंपस में बाहर हैं, हॉस्टल के बाहर हैं, हॉस्टल के रूम के बाहर हैं, तो आपको 10 लोग मिल जाएंगे, दे विल से कि ओके हो जाएगा प्लेसमेंट हो जाएगा. लेकिन जब आप कमरे में आते हो अकेले, तब आपको रियलाइज होता है कि ओके, या आपको लगता है, और आप अकेले होते हैं तो आपके मन में जो थॉट्स चलते हैं वो चलती ही रहते हैं, क्योंकि कोई उनको रोकने वाला, डाइवर्ट करने वाला है नहीं. वो आप ही हो, अकेले ही हो, तो आपको ही डाइवर्ट करना है और आपको ही उनको नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव में चेंज करना है. तो दिस थिंग आई रियलाइज कि ओके, कोई नहीं, हो जाएगा, इतनी सारी चीज़ें लाइफ में हो गई हैं, उन चीज़ों से भी ऊपर आकर के वी हैव डन अ गुड थिंग, आई हैव डन अ गुड थिंग। तो मतलब इतना सारा यहाँ पर आ चुका हूँ IIIT में, एक अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूट में, तो ये भी हो जाएगा। कुछ चीज़ें शायद सीख रहा हूँ मैं इनसे, ऐसा मैंने अपने आप को रियलाइज करवाया। तो या नाउ आई स्टार्टेड टू बिकम more positive. Okay, so in December, or in the starting of the December, the company NXP Semiconductor came and they said they are going to recruit the CSE people also along with the EC people. So initially I felt this company will not take the CSE people. Why? Because before this a company came and they also took the online coding round of the CSE people, and they didn't select even one people after the online coding round from the CSE background people. So I thought, okay, because that company was somewhat matching with the background of the NXP, so I thought this company will not take. But as I mentioned in the NXP interview experience video, you can find the link of that video in the this description box also. So in that video I discussed how I got through all the interview process or the interview rounds in the NXP, and finally I got the internship offer from the NXP. So at that time I realized, yeah, after a lot of struggle I have got a good offer from the product based company. See, इतना सारा टाइम बीत गया था, अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं मिला था, और जब मिला तो आपको एक प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी मिला। सो अगेन आई एम नॉट सेइंग प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी अच्छी है और दूसरी कंपनी कोई खराब है, सो जस्ट आई एम सेइंग कि बिकॉज द कंपनी ऑफर यू अ गुड पैकेज ऑल्सो व्हेन यू ज्वाइन देम एज अ फुल टाइम ऑफर। सो इट वाज इनिशियली द internship offer, but they were okay with conversion of the this in the full time offer. So ये तो हो गया। अब इसके बाद था कि फुल टाइम ऑफर नहीं मिला। सो एज आई मेंशन इन दी Qualcomm इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस वीडियो दैट इन दी मार्च द Qualcomm अगेन केम, ऑल्दो इट केम इन दी जुलाई 2018, बट इट अगेन केम इन दी मार्च फॉर द रिक्रूटमेंट अगेन, एंड या at this time I was able to select, or I was able to go through all the interview round in a successful manner, and finally I got the full-time offer in this Qualcomm. But in both of these companies, again I am telling you, in both of these companies, in the HR round I realized that I was able to pass those HR round because I pre-prepared the answer that can be asked according to my background बिफोर हैंड। जब मैंने पहले से प्रिपेयर कर लिया कि मुझे क्या बोलना है, क्या नहीं बोलना है, कैसे बोलना है, किस चीज़ों को कैसे प्रेजेंट करना है, बिकॉज दीज आर द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग दैट यू शुड डेवलप, कि चीज़ों को कैसे प्रेजेंट करना है, क्या नहीं बोलना है और कैसे बोलना है। तो प्रिपरेशन अगर आप करोगे तो गो थ्रू हो जाओगे, कोई भी चीज़ इतनी बड़ी नहीं है। लेकिन अगर प्रिपरेशन नहीं करोगे और लेथार्जिक रहोगे और कहोगे कि हो नहीं रहा है, प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, लर्निंग सीखो, प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, दैट इज द वन ऑफ द थिंग, बट आप अपनी गलतियों से सीखोगे तो ये आदत आपकी आगे भी कैरी फॉरवर्ड होगी। तो लाइफ की किसी भी चीज़ को, चाहे वो प्लेसमेंट है, जो कुछ भी है, उसको एक अच्छी तरीके से लीजिए। सो दीज वर द रीजन्स ऑफ द रिजेक्शन, एंड दीज वर द थिंग्स, कैसे मैंने अपने आप को पॉजिटिव वगैरह ये सब कुछ रखा और चीज़ें फिर आपके हैंड में आ जाती हैं। एंड फाइनली आई गॉट द ऑफर्स फ्रॉम द 2 product based companies. So yeah, this was all about this video. So if you have any question, comment, suggestion, you can write down into the comment box, and do let me know your views, that what other videos you want or what other experience you want from my side. I will make those videos. Okay, so do like and share this video, and subscribe this channel, and press the bell icon for further notification. Also share this video among your friends, because the campus placement has been started in many of the colleges. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.